Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Truth Be Told show. On this episode, I want to talk about Sean Grayson being found guilty of murder in the death of Sonya Massey. This article comes out of NBC News. It says Sean Grayson, a former Illinois sheriff deputy, was on trial in the 2024 killing of Massey, a black mother of two who had called 911 about a possible prowler. Grayson was charged with first-degree murder, but jury instructions included the option to convict him of a lesser charge of second-degree murder. Jurors deliberated for almost 12 hours after closing arguments ended late Tuesday morning. Outside the courtroom, protesters celebrated by chanting, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Check out this video on the incident.
And we're starting with breaking news. In the case of the former sheriff's deputy charged with shooting Sonya Massey in her home in Springfield last year, a jury has convicted him of second-degree murder.
That's a lesser charge than what prosecutors wanted. WGN's Julian Cruz is at the courthouse in Peoria and joins us now live with more plus reaction. Julian?
A jury of 9 women and 3 men, only one of them African-American, delivering the verdict after nearly 2 days of grueling deliberations and opting not to find the defendant, Sean Grayson, guilty on first-degree murder, which would have carried a maximum sentence of life in prison. Sonya Massey's family and supporters afterwards reacting to the verdict.
It is not the verdict that we wanted, but he will pay. God will provide.
In a Peoria County courtroom, Sean Grayson clasping his hands together as if in prayer as the jury delivered its verdict at 2:30 this afternoon. His family in tears, some of them praying as the verdict was read aloud in court. Grayson, though, remaining quiet, seated at his defense table. The 31-year-old defendant shooting and killing Sonya Massey last year in her Springfield home. Nobody disputes that. What they do dispute, however, is the use of force. Massey had called 911 to report a prowler when Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson arrived. The encounter quickly leading to disaster. Grayson firing 3 shots at Massey as she held up a boiling pot of water. The defendant, according to investigators, refusing to administer first aid. The killing sparking national attention. Protesters from Springfield, Peoria, and Chicago marching outside the courthouse all week long demanding justice. Civil rights defense attorney Antonio Romanucci reacting to the decision.
And their message is the one that the jury said, "We rebuke you, Sean Grayson." That's what they said today. This second-degree murder charge, make no mistake, Sean Grayson is convicted of murder. He is a murderer now.
Sean Grayson should be able to get out of jail. My daughter can get out of that burial vault and walk out of Oakwood Cemetery. And I know that plot that's waiting for him, he can get to it as soon as he can. And it wouldn't make me any difference at all. But there's a difference in this country when you have my skin color and Grayson's skin color. We need serious justice, not a miscarriage of justice that happened here in Peoria.
James Wilburn, understandably with strong emotions, he and others arguing that the body cam video central to this case clearly showing intent to kill or inflict bodily harm, they argue. A second-degree murder conviction carrying 4 to 20 years in prison. It remains to be seen how tough a sentence that Judge Ryan Cadigan will impose. The parties will be back in court for sentencing on January 29th. In Peoria, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
See, things like this is why foundational Black Americans need a hate crime bill for incidents just like this. Now, me personally, I don't think second-degree murder was good enough for him. I think he should have gotten first degree, honestly. But what do you think about this situation? Let me know in the comment section below and be sure to like, share, and subscribe.